Hello everyone, welcome to Latin Study Point. আজি আমি ক্লাছ 10 social science geography পাৰ্টৰ chapter 1 economic geography subject matter and resources সেই চেপ্টাৰৰ question answer আনিছো ভিডিঅ'টো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰাৰ আগতে মই সকলোকে ক'ব বিচাৰিছো যে মোৰ চেনেলটো সাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰি দিব প্ৰথম কোৱেশ্চনটো What is economic geography? What is its main subject matter? Mention the important branches of economic geography. The branches of geography in which the study of human activities relating to the production, distribution, consumption and exchange of resources is done with respect to space and time is called economic geography. The main subject matter of economic geography is the one production of resources, 2 number distribution of resources, 3 number consumption of resources, 4 number exchange of resources. The main branches of economic geography are as follow. 1 number agricultural geography, 2 number industrial geography, 3 number geography of marketing, 4 number transport geography, 5 number geography of tourism, 6 number point geography of marketing আৰু 7 নম্বৰ পইণ্ট হ'ল geography of planning and development. Question number 2. Write in brief about the scope of economic geography. The distribution of economic activities of man and the factors and processes associated with it are mainly studied in economic geography. The scope of its study is mainly based on the under-mentioned basic question. Where is the economic activity located? 2 number, what are the characteristics of the economic activity? 3 number, to what other phenomena is the economic activity related? 4 number, why is the economic activity located where it is? 5 number, would it not be better if located elsewhere? Among the above mentioned 5 questions, the traditional economic geography is associated with the first 3, but the later 2 questions have laid the foundation of modern economic geography. 3 number, what do you mean by economic activity of man? What are such economic activities? An economic activity is an activity of providing, marketing, buying or selling of commodities or services by people to satisfy their day-to-day needs of life. Economic activities included any activity that deal with the manufacturing, distribution or utilizing of products or services. There are 4 types of economic activities or occupations of man. Primary, the human activity through which man collects resources from the nature is called primary occupation. Secondary occupation, the human activity through which man transforms the commodities collected from the nature into a usable form by using various technology is called secondary occupation. 3 number হৈ গ'ল tertiary occupation, the human activity through which the commodities produced by means of primary and secondary activity reach the consumer is called tertiary occupation. 4 number হ'ল quaternary occupation, the human activity through which the secondary and tertiary activity can be made more easy and productive is called quaternary occupation. Write briefly about the subject matter of the important branches of economic geography. The main branches of economic geography and their subject matter are as follow. A. Agricultural geography, an important branch of economic geography. Here factors associated with agricultural activity, type of agriculture, distribution and method of agricultural activity, crop production and associated theory, marketing and export import of agricultural produces etc. are studied. B. Industrial geography. Here economic and other factors associated with establishment of industry, types of industry and geographical distribution, production of industrial goods, theories associated with location of industry, marketing and export import of industrial produces etc. are study. 3 number হৈ গ'ল geography of resources. Here types of resources, regional distribution of resources, the factors associated with exploration and production of resources, relationship between resources and development, conservation and management of resources etc. are studied. D number transport geography. Here types of transportation system and factors associated with it, role of transport on resources distribution, role of transport in movement and economic activities of men, role of transport system towards economic development via industrial development, agricultural development etc. are studied. Geography of marketing. Here the need of establishing markets and the associated factors, types of distributions of market and associated theories etc. are studied. Past number geography of planning and development. Here factors associated with economic development, planning strategies, sustainable development, regional and resource based development process etc. are studied. G number geography of tourism. Here tourism and factors associated with its growth, types of tourism, development and planning process of tourism system etc. are studied. Question number 5. Why is resources geography known as an important branch of economic geography? Economic geography and its various subdivisions are inextricably linked to resources geography. It is because a country economy development is heavily reliant on the quality and ability of its resources. Because every economic activity or development processes is inextricably linked to the environment, a greater emphasis is placed on sustainable development. Question number 6. What is meant by resources? Mention its characteristics. All the materials available in our environment which are technologically accessible, economically feasible and culturally sustainable and help us to satisfy our need and wants. Main characters of a resources are A. Utility, B. Functionality, C. Dynamism. Question number 7. Resource is dynamic. Explain. Resource is dynamic. Even though a commodity is not used by men today or it is harmful to men today, the same may be used for human welfare in future. It is due to such a dynamic attribution of resources, a material or phenomenon which is found to be used today may be transformed in the course of time into a resistance or neutral stuff. It means which changes in society simultaneously change occur in the concept of resources and consequently change in resources collection and uses. আর বাকি কোশ্চেন্সবোৰ আমি নেক্সট ভিডিঅ'ত আনিম। ধন্যবাদ।